Hey Year 10s, this is a video that is a catch up from Tuesday's lesson. So if you were in class on Tuesday, you don't need to be watching this. But if you weren't in class, then yes, keep watching. All right. So I've popped a bunch of stuff on Daymap to help you with your folio part 2. Reminder that your folio part 2 is due in week 4, end of week 4. Okay. So we don't have too much time to do a lot of work. Don't waste your time. Okay. All right, so what I've popped up here is some artists that you can be looking at for your artist research. I've told you what you need to be doing in today's lesson. That's probably for today and tomorrow for you guys. These ones here are photos of the different issues that we brainstormed as a class on Monday, all right? And then the other things that I've popped up here, the template should be what you are putting all of your work onto, because I've set out what page you need to put on what. All right. The actual task sheet. If you haven't looked at the task sheet yet, either read it or I posted another YouTube video that was me explaining this task sheet. Okay, so you can go back and have a look at that one as well, either or. And the final thing, and probably most important slash most useful to you, is this one here, which is my example. All right, I have created an example of these things here so that then you can look at it, not copy it, all right, because Miss Dawson loves flowers, so you're probably not going to do flowers, okay? But you can have a look at it and you can see what it is that I'm kind of looking for from an A grade folio, okay? So front cover, if I was a good student, I'd have some images on here as well, all right? My mind map. Now, my mind map, I've been guided by the questions that were here, okay? So my different branches are, I like drawing. So what do I like drawing? Flowers, okay? What are some issues? What's my artists? What's my materials? What's my final idea? Notice that when I have said what are some issues, I've got bushfires and global warming, but I've also got some other ideas here as well, all right? This is probably a B grade mind map, all right? If you are after an A grade, have more information on there, okay? But this did take me 10 minutes, so. I've also got some images that relate to all of the things that are on here, okay? And then what I would do is just summarize what is my final idea, where is the direction that I'm going in at this very moment, okay? So you don't have to have all of your ideas down packed, but you do need, like, where is your direction, okay? Next page, research about your topic or issue. I haven't done this completely, but what I have done in these red boxes is told you what I would be researching. So I would create some sort of diagram telling you about climate change. I might find a photograph telling you about it. Then I would branch off into bushfires, all right, and explain that yes, they are a part of Australian culture, but that they are increasing. Then I'd look at the impact that bushfires have on flora, all right? Then I would look at how important the native flora is for the ecosystem and why it's important that bushfires don't take out the native flora and fauna, okay? Then next step, once I've done one page of that, remember these are A3 pages, so we don't want to have only a little bit of information on there. We want to cram it, all right? Then next step is going to be artist research. Now, there's going to be 2 pages of artist research and 2 types of artist research. The first type is material or medium, okay? So if you are interested in doing, in your mind map, you said the material you were looking at was watercolor or acrylic paint or clay or whatever it is that you want to use. Remember, you have free choice, okay, just as long as we have it. Then, wrong page. Then you're going to pick someone that uses a similar material to that. I'm interested in watercolors slash acrylic, okay? Even though this is oil paint, it looks kind of similar to watercolors or acrylic. There's like kind of transparent spots. I could see that like paint could run or drip in these paintings. So that's why I chose this artist, okay? Then what I've done is I've kind of highlighted or spoken about the parts of this artist's artwork that I like here, all right? Notice that the artwork that I'm annotating I have done a reference for, but I've grabbed a few other artworks by this artist, didn't reference them. That's okay. Okay. As I am analyzing them, I am highlighting in yellow my visual art language words. Okay. Make sure that you do that. That will show you that you've got a lot of visual art language. The other thing that you should be doing is referring back to what you are going to use in your artworks. So pretty much the reason that you're annotating is you are searching for your own ideas. Okay, so you are annotating based on what ideas you want to draw from that artwork. Okay, in the end, just to make that super clear, I've done another box that says I am inspired by Maguire's large scale semi-realistic flowers. Okay, but then I've said when I do it, I'm going to change the color palette to a orange or red representing the bushfires. Okay, this one will only be short. You should be able to fit 2 to 3 artists or artworks. So if I really liked Tim Maguire, all right, I might look at another one of his artworks and analyze it in more detail, just so long as it's very different, okay? If you are analyzing, say, this one and then this one, they're both poppies, they're both red/pink, not much has changed, okay? So there's not enough variation there, not enough variation of ideas. The second example of artist research is looking at the idea, so activism artwork. What I've done is I have chosen Andy Warhol because he creates flowers, okay? His idea for his activism is slightly different, but that's okay. That's option number 1. So same kind of material, not material, same kind of, what's the word? Same subject matter, okay? But slightly different idea. Second option, pick an artist that uses your idea, so bushfires, okay? And it might be a slightly different subject matter. That's okay. All right. Then I have answered these 3 questions. 1, 2, 3. From that, I made a final summary. All right. I compared Andy Warhol's artwork to another artwork. Okay. And I've also given a drawing demonstration of like how I could change up Andy Warhol's artwork, an idea that I could have for my final practical. Probably not going to go with it, but it is an idea. Okay. Yeah. This you should be finishing by the end of this week. So mind map, research of your idea or topic, okay? Research of material artists, research of activist artists. All right. We need to push ahead. We need to move quickly. If you need to be doing homework, which you probably will do, then please do it. All right. Make sure that when you're doing your artist research, you go back to this day map page and you have a look at these artists that are here, okay? You're finding your own for the material medium artists, okay? So do a good Google search and see if you can find anything. All right. Good luck creating and researching, guys. See you later.